What's up, YouTube? NBA Jerry back here with you. As you can see from the title, talking about Kevin Durant. Now, I know I'm a little late on this, and the reason I want to talk about this subject, it's raining, so if you hear the rain coming down, sorry about that, is because, I haven't made a video in a couple of years, and you guys haven't heard my thoughts on Kevin Durant. And I figured now is a good time is because, Cleveland's going to have to play Kevin Durant most likely. So I want to talk about my thoughts on Kevin Durant going to Golden State Warriors. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. When I first heard this news, first of all, I didn't, during the process of the free agency or whatever, I didn't think in a million years that he would go to Golden State. Didn't even cross my mind. I honestly thought he was going to go either sign back with Oklahoma, because I think he made more there, or go to the Wizards, or go to another team. But there's no way in hell I thought that man would go to the team that not only had the best record in NBA history, but beat him in 7 games when he was up 3-1. I didn't think he would do that. So my initial reactions when I found out he did it was I was pissed, man, because that directly affects me as a LeBron James fan, because we know good and well that Kevin Durant went to Golden State to win a championship, and Golden State went to get Kevin Durant to deal with LeBron James. Because here's the thing. Golden State, now usually the best team wins in a 7-game series. And I'm not going to sit here and say Cleveland was the best team last year, because obviously, even though they won the series, depends on whose perspective you look at it from. The Cleveland fans will say, oh, we came back from a 3-1 deficit. But the Golden State will say, we blew a 3-1 lead. Both of them will say both ways, but, it depends. You know what I'm saying? Golden State was the best team in NBA history when it came to regular season record, and they had a pretty good playoffs, and they were up 3-1. And then dumbass Draymond Green did what he did, and then a lot of people felt like LeBron snitched on Draymond Green, even though it was on TV and everybody could see it, and he was already kicking people in the playoffs and the regular season. He did that to himself. So he got kicked out for Game 5 or whatever. No, yeah, Game 5 or 6. Missed that game, and then no excuses. Golden State, I don't care what anybody says, Golden State should have took care of business in Game 7, and they didn't. Missed their momentum, went over to Cleveland. And LeBron played great. Kyrie Irving hit the big shot at the end. LeBron had the big block, and the rest was history. But what's crazy about Kevin Durant going to the Golden State Warriors, and the reason why I didn't like it, is because he changed the whole NBA. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he made the Western Conference so unbalanced, it's ridiculous. Meaning he took a title contender in, Oklahoma, and made them a first-round exit now because he's gone. He made a team that already was a championship team, Golden State, stronger, so they didn't need him to win the championship. They could still win a championship without him. And he could have went to several other teams that could have made them contenders, but now they're not contenders because he didn't come, and he made the best team stronger. And for him to go to a team that not only was, like I said, the best team, but beat him, in the beginning, I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was a sucker move. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, I'm just telling you where I'm coming from. Be honest with you, because everybody's biased. Don't ever think nobody's biased. I am biased. I'm a LeBron James fan, and I want Cleveland to win. So when I heard that, I was basically like, well, what the fuck do I even need to watch the NBA for? We know who's gonna win, Golden State. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, I was like that for months. And then, the Christmas game happened. We beat them on the Christmas game, and then you remember Golden State got blown out by San Antonio in the first, game of the season. But at the end of the day, they got 4 All-Stars and 4 potential future Hall of Famers on that team, man. And, somebody's going to be pissed off because not enough balls going around. And right now, the odd man out is Klay Thompson. And I think Klay Thompson is going to be focusing on defense, even in the Eastern Conference. I mean, in the finals, like he was doing in the Western Conference playoffs. And he sacrifices offense for defense. And I'll get into that in the matchup video when it comes to the finals. But, now I think is an appropriate time to speak on Kevin Durant being there. Obviously, Harrison Barnes missing all those shots in the finals had a big, reason why they were, messed up in the small forward position. And then when Kevin Durant went down, they picked up freaking Matt Barnes. And he's a decent player. He's tough and he's gritty, and he was an original Golden State Warrior back in the day. So overall, I am not against anybody moving and going to a better place. You know, because I've done it. I've moved, you know, different parts of the country, but at the end of the day, this is competition. You know what I mean? And the way Kevin Durant is acting right now, oh, if you don't like it, don't watch it. I know what he meant. You know, he didn't mean it to be bad or stuff like that. But right now, I'm not liking Kevin Durant too much because LeBron's my favorite player, and he's the enemy right now. So overall, do I like it? Absolutely not. I don't think it's the same as LeBron going to Miami. I think it's completely different. Miami wasn't a championship team when they went. Chris Bosh was a really good player, and Dwayne was a great player. And they came together, and they wanted to see what happened. You know what I'm saying? Because Boston did it, even though Boston was older. Did I particularly like it when LeBron did it? No, I didn't. I thought it was a sucker move, too. But not as bad as Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? You know, the half-truth calls LeBron, you know, LeBron, Scottie Pippen James when he went over to Miami and became the Scottie Pippen behind LeBron. I mean, behind Dwayne Wade. And now he calls Kevin Durant Horace Grant Durant. You know, and I couldn't agree more. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys liked it, him going, or if you didn't like it, and tell me the reasons why. Like I said, he's a grown man. He can do what he wants. He can do what he wants, goes where he wants, play with who he wants. And I'm sure he's happy. But for him to leave, especially how he left Russell Westbrook, not speaking to him and not talking to him about it, I thought it was a sucker move at the time, and I don't like it. You know, my feelings have changed a little bit, and I'm a little bit more lighter on him when it comes to it, but I still don't like it. So let me know what you guys think, all right? Thanks, guys. Peace.